And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and try to engage.
Sean Diddy Combs faces major trouble as former bodyguard Gene Deal sounds a strong warning to Christian Combs about possible dangers following recent events. Deal's warning hits just as federal investigators dig up new allegations tied to Diddy's inner circle. The tension is building as longtime friends back away, and even family members find themselves caught up in legal challenges.
What did you say to him when you visited him in court? Is he doing well? You guys have any comment going into court?
How's your father?
How's he doing?
Okay. All right, you got Ebony. How's your father? Okay.
Anything you want to say to the press while we're going inside?
No.
What do you want the girls to know about Diddy? How's he doing?
Diddy's past includes several troubling incidents predating the current allegations. In 1999, he settled a legal case for assault with a $500,000 payout. His clothing brand sparked controversy in 2003 due to alleged labor abuses in Honduras. And in 2007, he faced another assault lawsuit related to a nightclub incident. Additionally, unverified rumors have circulated for years, hinting at possible involvement in the deaths of Tupac and Biggie.
Disturbing footage, so I do want to warn our viewers, as you did. But as you said, Cassie's lawsuit, which was filed in November of 2023 and then was quickly settled overnight, it did open the floodgates. But in that complaint, Jake, she details an incident that she alleged happened in March of 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles. She claimed in her lawsuit that she was physically assaulted by Diddy. Now our team in the LA Bureau, we have got our hands on that surveillance footage, and it appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identically. Really, Jake, the lawsuit lines up with exactly what we are seeing. So let's take a look.
The current crisis was sparked by Cassie Ventura's lawsuit, which reveals disturbing allegations from her relationship with Diddy, beginning when she was 19 and he was 36. Her claims include forced drug use, physical abuse, and coerced sexual acts with other men while Diddy allegedly recorded. A particularly incriminating hotel incident from 2016, later supported by video evidence obtained by CNN, adds weight to her accusations. Following Ventura's lawsuit, multiple accusers came forward. A college student alleged a 1991 assault involving drugs, while another lawsuit accused Diddy and Aaron Hall of attacking two women, including an incident where Diddy allegedly choked one victim until unconscious. Perhaps most disturbing, a December lawsuit detailed the alleged gang rape of a 17-year-old in 2003, supported by photographic evidence.
It don't make sense. How you wake up buck the F naked with two other men in the bed with Diddy and nothing happened?
Hello, everyone. Until further notice, I will not be performing at any gigs or anything like that. For security reasons, my family, friends, and everyone close to me just feels like there's a lot of potential threats, and everybody's just telling me what he's allegedly capable of.
Lil Rod, you gotta say no to Diddy.
Producer Lil Rod's $30 million lawsuit in February 2024 added another dimension to the allegations. His extensive claims include personal harassment, witnessing criminal activities, and the existence of compromising videos allegedly used for blackmail. Rod's lawsuit implicates numerous industry figures and Diddy's business enterprises, suggesting a broader network of complicity. Lil Rod's lawsuit was pretty wild because he named a bunch of other big names in the music industry too. He said Diddy's son, the bosses of some big record labels, and even Diddy's companies were all involved in these crimes. Some of those names got taken out of the lawsuit later, but it was still a big deal. According to Lil Rod, he lived with Diddy for months at a time and saw a lot of bad stuff. He said Diddy touched him in ways he didn't want, and when he complained to Diddy's staff, they just said, "You know Sean will be Sean." Lil Rod even said Diddy tried to make him have sex with other music people and promised him a Grammy if he did it. One of the craziest things Lil Rod said was that Diddy has videos of lots of famous people doing bad stuff at his parties, and he uses these videos to blackmail them. That's why, according to Lil Rod, nobody has said anything about Diddy's behavior for all these years.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex trafficking. They're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage in a sexual context. Like they in a sexual act. That's what they're looking for. So now they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got little kids or little girls or something like that in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of it.
The controversy took a sharp turn after Christian Combs boldly released a song taking shots at 50 Cent and others, causing Gene Deal to worry about his safety. Deal's warning was direct. Before somebody harms him, you don't challenge someone unless you're sure.
After this record that King Combs came out with, where he was coming at 50 and coming at everybody, coming at his dad, like how you feel about that record?
Well, first I want to say to this young man, before somebody take his head off, because see, that's that new school bull crap that these kids out here, they easy to fly off their mouth with that. You don't invite a man to your private. You don't invite a man to your private unless you doing the Diddy. If two men lay down, how many homos get up? Let me tell you, young man, 2 of them. You understand? So don't invite a man to your private, because that man will see you and take your head off. Especially somebody like 50. You don't send or let a boy do a man's job. I don't know if he need that type of attention or he want that type of attention. Evidently he do.
This reflects rising concerns about Christian's statements during his father's legal troubles and hints at deeper family issues. Deal's background in law enforcement and close connection to the industry make his warnings serious, suggesting that Christian might not fully realize the risks he's facing.
I don't know if he need that type of attention or he want that type of attention. Evidently he do. But 50 is the wrong dude that you want to do that type of attention, get that kind of attention from, bro. In the infamous words of Waka Flocka, that nigga go hard in the paint. And I don't believe that this cat would even put out some trash like that and really didn't know what he was doing. He's teasing the federal government. And I told y'all, the Southern District of New York.
Deal believes that Christian's actions may have accidentally worsened his father's legal issues in ways that weren't obvious at first. After Christian's bold statements and actions, sensitive information started leaking to the press, creating a chain reaction that complicated things legally for the family.
You see, after he did that shit, something get leaked to the press. Do you notice that, right? As soon as he did that dumb shit, talking about, well, we did this and we did that. We had this over here, y'all went to the wrong house. Some went to, he said, well, we're gonna show you how wrong we are. Yo, CNN, run this. Action, roll them. Don't play with the feds, bro. Because you got to realize this. They got a lot of time. All they got is time.
Deal warns that taking on federal authorities, especially the Southern District of New York, was a big mistake that could have lasting effects. The timing of these leaks and the increased legal pressure suggests a direct link between Christian's public behavior and the family's escalating legal troubles.
Hi, Hector.
But I'm used to my head from life. I fucking think of it. I ain't even saying that heaven changed the vibe. I'm praying to it, feel your decoration vibes. I'm a tight snake, heavyweight in the block, and every state of the block. He's a monster. That type of meaning go hard. That type of meaning to be constant. Yo. That type of meaning to be hard. You got filters on me?
You here? See what's going on? Lady on in the building.
Let's go. Get my lip back. Look, I just get my lip off. That's it. I'll buy what you want. Yeah.
I'm dead and G. I'm in the 50s. My bitch the 30 for ass and feet.
Yeah.
My lips and pussy remind me of
Yeah.
you remind me of Whitney. I love you. I'm really helpful. I never drank. I think I'm show up cool. To me, some jeans and boots. She ain't money if she ain't too.
Oh, Tony got a shot of Nita. Y'all know I can't dance for real.
The baddest girl in the world.
Despite the serious legal troubles facing his father and his own issues, Christian seems to be taking things quite lightly. Just days after attending his father's sex trafficking court hearing, he was seen celebrating with his girlfriend, Raven. The couple was spotted dancing and sharing affectionate moments at public events, with Christian even calling her the baddest girl in the world. This carefree celebration, while his father deals with federal charges, has led many to question Christian's judgment and whether he fully grasps the seriousness of his family's situation.
I've worked in law enforcement for 27 years, and I had the opportunity to see HIDA. It's a place, whereas they have the state, the feds, the NYPD, the Department of Corrections, and the state police. Yo, this place could be half of a basketball court. That's where they just got lines of computers with officers of all different people and officers just on the internet. Whoever's over that case, whoever's working that case, don't you know they saw that and took it to their boss?
The allegations against Christian are especially troubling, mirroring some of the troubling claims made against his father. Grace O'Marquez's lawsuit outlines a disturbing account of a reported sexual assault from December 2022.
And she was 25 years old at the time. She believed that the trip would be a, quote, wholesome family excursion, but says it, quote, turned into a hedonistic environment, even describing rampant drug use among sex workers and celebrities who came on board. She believes that the alcohol on the yacht had been laced with drugs because she says women would have one drink and then almost immediately pass out or start falling over. This is, by the way, something that was also alleged in Jones's lawsuit, that Combs would spike the drinks of different people.
In the lawsuit, what was supposed to be a family-friendly yacht trip reportedly spiraled into a chaotic scene, which Omar K. describes as an environment driven by indulgence, involving drugs and suspected sex workers. The legal document describes a situation where boundaries were often disregarded, and any safety concerns seemed to be ignored. Omar K.'s account of the alleged assault includes specific and troubling details about Christian's behavior. Working as a steward on the yacht, she claims to have witnessed not only drug use, but also interactions between celebrities and what she believed to be sex workers. The lawsuit alleges that Christian pressured her to drink tequila she suspects was spiked, then became increasingly aggressive in his advances. These allegations parallel similar claims made against his father, suggesting a disturbing pattern of behavior within the family. The detailed timeline provided in Omar K.'s lawsuit strengthens her claims. She recounts explicitly telling Christian to stop touching her inappropriately, saying, "Excuse me, you don't touch my legs like that." Her attempts to escape the situation by citing the need for supervisor approval, knowing supervisors would be asleep, demonstrate the calculated ways victims often try to protect themselves in threatening situations. The fact that she reported the incident to the yacht's captain the next day, only to face retaliation and eventual termination, adds another layer of credibility to her account. Deal's insights into the federal investigation suggest a challenging road ahead for both Diddy and his son, with the trial date set for May 5th, 2025. Deal believes prosecutors have built an extraordinarily strong case. He notes the extensive evidence collected, including 170 witnesses and thousands of items requiring testing. The former bodyguard's assessment of the situation is particularly noteworthy, given his law enforcement background and intimate knowledge of how federal investigations operate. The legal strategy employed by Diddy's defense team has also drawn criticism from Deal. While pushing for a speedy trial might seem advantageous by limiting the prosecution's ability to present evidence, Deal suggests this could backfire spectacularly. He believes the existing case against Diddy is already substantial, particularly regarding sex trafficking charges where one witness is all you need. The multiple denials of bail further indicate the court's serious concerns about the case and the potential flight risk Diddy poses.
I mean, his squad ran deep and thick. You know, he had security, he had drivers, he had stylists, he had barbers, he had multiple EAs and PAs, and I have no idea who was his fixer, but there's no way that he was doing this alone. He was enabled. But this is, to me, is like a Greek tragedy. It's like a Shakespearean tragedy, how this man is going to go down.
And, as you'll see, it's not just accusers, but federal agents determined to tear down Sean Combs' empire. So do you expect to see Diddy in handcuffs?
I do expect an indictment to come down.
Federal investigators are expanding the investigation considerably, with legal experts predicting that more individuals might be implicated as authorities delve into the network of people who allegedly supported Diddy's activities over the years. This scrutiny has already prompted several longtime associates to distance themselves, including Natalie Moore, his publicist of 20 years, who appears to have severed all connections. Meanwhile, his chief of staff, Christina Kim, is under heavy examination for her involvement, with some drawing parallels between her role and that of Ghislaine Maxwell in a similarly high-profile case. These developments carry implications that reach far beyond the current legal proceedings. They signify not only a profound downfall for one of hip-hop's most influential figures, but also cast a harsh spotlight on the culture of enablement that reportedly allowed this behavior to persist unchecked for years. With more witnesses stepping forward and mounting evidence, the case risks unveiling deeper, systemic issues within the entertainment industry itself.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me.
Diddy Combs' public image is facing big problems after Diddy's daughter drops bombshell details, sending shockwaves through the music industry. At just 17, Eva Combs speaks out, exposing what life was like inside the Combs family. Her revelations are sparking serious questions about Diddy's private life and parenting.
Dinner tonight with my 3 sous chefs.
Can I just
Tell them what we're making, girls.
chicken wings and salad and spaghetti.
Yeah. What am I making?
Just spaghetti.
What are y'all making?
Wings.
Y'all know how to clean?
It's like
Y'all know how to clean the chicken?
Cold water. Come on, Daddy, put gloves on.
Cleaning that chicken?
Wait.
You want me to clean the chicken with you, baby?
Wait, give me hot water?
Hot water or cold water? Cold water, girl. You gotta clean the chicken like it's dirty. Like real dirty. Now you gotta like really get in there. Get all that out. You know, take that salt. Take that salt. That's like exfoliate. You see? I'm exfoliating the chicken.
So all those are clean, right?
We're gonna check. We're gonna clean it twice, just to make sure.
No, you can't rinse it in the dirty water.
Okay, and I'm rinsing in the clean water. Okay, you gonna rinse in the clean water.
For years, Diddy has shown himself as a perfect family man on social media. His Instagram is full of happy moments, cooking with his kids, family celebrations, and loving moments that make his family look peaceful. These pictures made people believe he was a great single dad who could balance family and business.
What did you say to him when you visited him in Florida? Is he doing well?
You guys have any comment going into court?
How's your father doing?
How's he doing?
Okay. All right, you got everything. How's your father doing? Okay.
Anything you want to say to the press while we're going inside?
No.
What do you want the world to know about Diddy?
In 2020, Diddy introduced Eva through an Instagram live session that many now view with concern. During the video, he had Eva introduce herself and explain how she came to join the Combs family. I was on the streets, and then Papa decided he would like to be a caring man, Eva said in what appeared to be an uncomfortable moment. The story of Eva Combs has raised new concerns. At first, people saw her as a happy part of Diddy's family through adoption. But things are turning out to be more complicated. In popular social media videos, Diddy said he picked up Eva off the streets, which made people wonder what was really going on.
Hey, are you gonna be in any movies, P. Diddy? Draft day coming up. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, I'd like to do a mob movie with you sometime. Take care, Sean. We're gonna have a radio debut. Is that right? I read this on the internet. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, all of that.
Tonight. In just a few minutes, right? That's 10 minutes. Yes. First debut. Yes. Yes.
But the theme of the night is family over everything.
Over everything.
Definitely.
And
what a beautiful
family you have.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to all the success.
Thank you. All right, my baby.
Recent investigation shows that Diddy never legally adopted Eva. Sources say Eva's parents were actually friends with Kim Porter, Diddy's late ex-partner.
You gotta give love. It's cooking with love, baby. Not too hard. You don't want them to hit each other, clean each other. You want them to have that light. Finesse. This is like a famous Italian restaurant all the mafia guys used to go to in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? You had to have your own table. You can't even have a reservation. You know? And this way, when I want some real Italian food, I'll go. And you know I got a table. And what kind of sauce is this? Jesse, what kind of sauce is this?
It's the magic sauce.
Oh, the magic sauce. This is just secret recipe.
While Eva has a close bond with Diddy's twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, who are now 17, her place in the family seems to be more informal than many thought. The unclear role of Eva in the Combs family has made people question how Diddy interacts with young people around him. Industry insiders like Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal are now speaking out, suggesting that Eva's experience might be part of a bigger pattern of Diddy's concerning behavior.
Hey, what are we doing tonight, baby?
We're making desserts for our bonfire tomorrow.
Okay.
Because, and like everyone that was invited has to bring something, and then our thing that we had to bring was dessert. And then like everyone else, they bring like food and drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Whip it. Do you like it, Prince? Chance! Look at everybody, Chance is back! You want a real egg? I'm gonna give you the real egg, baby. So let me show you how. Want to see how Uncle Puff does it? Look, I can crack it with one hand, look. Ooh. Now you got an egg, baby. Let's go.
Right?
Eva recently shared that life in the Combs household was strictly controlled. Former associates say kids' personal lives were watched closely and their friendships were carefully checked. This matches Diddy's public comments on his daughter's dating lives, where he shared strict views on the right age for them to start relationships.
I am strong. This happened to me. I didn't cause this. I didn't do it. This happened to me, and it can happen to anybody. There are a lot of women who've experienced what I did.
And he wants to have sex, and I just want to sleep, but he says I can't say no to him. This much I owe to him. He buys my dinners, so I have to him. He's taken to forcing me down on my knees, and I'm confused because he's hurting me while he says please. And he's only a man, and these things he just needs. He's my boyfriend. So why am I filled with unease?
I was there for a sexual assault case, and this day a year ago was the day that the jury sided in my favor and said that they believed me. I guess I just think about all the people that weren't believed and the people who haven't been believed, or the people who are afraid to speak up because they think they won't be believed.
As a sexual assault survivor by someone in the entertainment industry, as a woman who is still not brave enough to say his name.
The controversy has grown more serious with other stories about Diddy's social circle. Other artists like Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Lady Gaga shared horrible experiences at Diddy's events, where young artists reportedly felt unsafe and pressured. These accounts suggest a setting where power was possibly misused. People familiar with the entertainment industry have noted similar patterns of concerning behavior being hidden or ignored. Deal points to other cases where powerful figures allegedly escaped scrutiny through industry connections and careful media management.
Now to Sean Diddy Combs' investigation. New surveillance video shows Combs being taken into custody in a Manhattan hotel last week. Our senior investigative court.
The federal investigation into Diddy focuses on serious allegations of sex trafficking. Law enforcement officials have stated they are responding to concrete, detailed, explicit allegations rather than conducting a random investigation. This has led to increased scrutiny of all aspects of Diddy's past behavior, including his brief association with Eva. As these details come to light, financial and legal pressures are increasing for Diddy. Some of his corporate partners are pulling away, pushing him to sell stocks and rethink business partnerships. This situation is similar to other recent downfalls in the entertainment world, though a few supporters like Ed Lover and Luke have stepped up to defend Diddy. Quincy Brown, Combs' son, shared the family's collective message on Instagram, expressing their distress over recent events. "The past month has devastated our family," the statement read, addressing the wave of accusations and social media speculation. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity. Industry veterans have noted the parallel between Diddy's current situation and other high-profile cases involving powerful entertainment figures. Floyd Mayweather's public defense of Diddy drew criticism from 50 Cent, highlighting the division within the entertainment community over these allegations. Ava's decision to speak out against Diddy's carefully crafted image has led others to rethink long-held beliefs about his character and behavior. Her timing, as the entertainment industry is reevaluating power dynamics, has made her statements even more powerful and impactful.
Hey, what are we doing tonight, baby?
We're making desserts for our bonfire tomorrow.
Okay.
Because, yeah, and like everyone that was invited has to bring something, and then our thing that we had to bring was dessert. And then like everyone else, they bring like food and drink.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah.
Whip that, whip it, whip it, whip it. Do you like it, Prince?
The relationship between Eva and the Combs twins offers a unique window into the family's dynamics. Despite never being legally adopted, Eva spent significant time with Jesse and Delilah from an early age, appearing in family photos and at events. This close connection makes her current distance from the family particularly noteworthy. Recent developments suggest that Eva's adoptive family has deliberately maintained distance from Diddy following various controversies. This separation, coupled with Eva's willingness to speak out, indicates a significant shift in the power dynamics that previously kept such stories private. Eva's statements go beyond family issues, raising questions about influence and control in the entertainment industry, especially when it comes to young people around powerful figures. Industry experts say that her age and close connection to Diddy add credibility to her words, making them particularly concerning.
And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and trying to engage. It's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN, is keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out.
Diddy's management of his children's public image has long been a subject of speculation. His careful orchestration of family moments on social media now appears in a different light, with critics suggesting these displays may have masked more troubling realities. The contrast between public perception and private reality has become a central theme in discussions about the Combs family.
And off the top at 5:30, we continue to follow breaking news out of Star Island. Several law enforcement agencies are raiding the home of hip-hop mogul P. Diddy.
And tonight, we are learning it may be tied to alarming allegations. Let's get right out to CBS News Miami's Larry Seward. He joins us live from the scene with what we know so far. So, Larry, what can you tell us at this point?
Authorities not confirming very much beyond the fact that this is part of an ongoing investigation started by Homeland Security investigations in the state of New York. Behind me, that is the entrance to Star Island. You can see the Miami Beach police car there at the entrance. If you look to your right, you can see this is where the Homeland Security investigations are set up with their command posts. We've seen not only HSI police, we've also seen an FBI agent and numerous other officers going in and out of the house that is behind it. You can see the beige complex there. That home, we understand, according to property records, owned by Sean Combs, or Diddy, as he is known. That property, again, being searched at this hour. We also know, obviously, Sean Diddy Combs has properties in Los Angeles and New York. We understand from our colleagues in Los Angeles that earlier today, helicopter hovered above one of Diddy's homes there, that a similar law enforcement they showed up there as well to search the property. It's not clear exactly what they're searching for or the details of the investigation. We've asked Homeland Security about that. They're only saying that this is part of an ongoing investigation led by New York, but obviously the properties in Los Angeles and the property here in Miami being searched as we speak. We're going to stay on top of this story and bring you more details as we get it. But back here live, you're looking at, again, HSI police setting up their investigation at this house. You can look and see in the driveway, the gate, it looks like that gate has been disabled because it's sort of just leaning up against the pillar on the side as they're backing a van up into the property. Again, we're going to try to get as much information as we can. We talked to neighbors. They told us that these police officers showed up about 2 or 3 hours ago. So again, we'll dig for information and have more for you as it comes out. For now, we're live on Star Island. Larry Seward, CBS News. Bye.
Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, has come forward with troubling claims about the situation. According to Deal, Diddy's adoption announcement was a publicity move that ended quickly. The Deal suggests the recent federal raids on Diddy's properties may be connected to evidence involving young people, including possible documentation of Eva. Legal experts have begun examining the implications of Eva's statements, particularly regarding the unclear nature of her relationship with the Combs family. The absence of formal adoption documentation, combined with public statements suggesting otherwise, has raised questions about potential legal exposure.
And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and try to engage.
The entertainment industry's response to these developments has been mixed. While some figures maintain support for Diddy, others have begun speaking more openly about long-held concerns. This division reflects broader conversations about accountability and power in the music industry. Eva's revelations have encouraged the examination of other aspects of Diddy's empire. Questions about business practices, personal relationships, and the treatment of young artists have gained new relevance in light of her statements. The scrutiny has extended to Diddy's extensive network of industry connections and business partnerships. The impact on Diddy's children, particularly those still living at home, remains a significant concern. Eva's statements have drawn attention to the experiences of other young people in Diddy's orbit, leading to calls for greater transparency and oversight in how powerful industry figures interact with minors. As the story unfolds, more people connected to the Combs family are showing a willingness to share their own experiences. Together, these accounts suggest that Eva's statements could be part of a bigger, concerning pattern that was hidden behind Diddy's public image. This situation sheds light on the complex mix of fame, family, and power in the entertainment world. Eva's choice to speak up at such a young age highlights the unique challenges and vulnerabilities faced by children in high-profile families when they encounter difficult situations. These ongoing revelations suggest that more details could come to light. So far, Diddy's team has mostly focused on keeping business ties instead of directly responding to Eva's claims, which has only fueled more speculation about what might still be hidden. Eva's story shows some big issues about power and control in the entertainment industry, especially when young people are involved. Her short time with the Combs family is being looked at closely as part of ongoing investigations, bringing up questions about how young people in high-profile situations are protected. As the investigation continues, more information might come out about Eva's time with the Combs family. Her story is now connected to a bigger look into Diddy's actions and business choices, which has raised worries about unfair treatment in the industry. This is an ongoing situation, with investigators checking evidence from recent raids, and more people coming forward with similar stories. People are still concerned about where Eva is and if she's safe as the investigation continues to reveal more.